In Jordan, life was supposed to get better for these Syrians, but in Zaatari camp, lives are collapsing all over again. These flatlands conjuring unimaginable cold rain, wind, and simply too many people to fit. Some nights, nearly 2,000 Syrians arrive here. It can't grow fast enough. There were children sleeping inside, he says. See what happened. Water destroyed here, this family's second home in 4 months. Fire, lit by the regime, destroyed their first in the city of Dara. They destroyed everything, he says. We left the house because it was burned. They destroyed the house, she says. The police came in and burned it. There's water in the tent, inside, everywhere around. All our blankets are destroyed. They have lost their original homes to the war, but now in the dead of night, their new tents so often flooded with icy cold rainwater, causing thousands of people in this camp to seek drier areas if at all possible. And still, every night, hundreds pour in, seeking refuge, even here, from the escalating violence inside Syria. They pack up, hoping for new tents, but in these icy storms, without solid prefab housing, it's a matter of time until they may move again. The UN say they can't afford to do more.
About 20% of the population is under the age of 4. Like, we're getting children 5 days old, 9 days old, 10 days old, and they're coming across in these sort of conditions. We knew this was coming. We knew that the weather was going to get worse, and it's not going to be the last of the wet weather and the snow, unfortunately.
So why isn't there more prefab housing if you knew it was coming?
It's money. Simple as that. Like our funding is about 25 to 50% of what we asked for.
So far, the UN insists, despite rumours flooding the camp, children are not dying of the cold. But they are simply holding back the tide. Snow is coming. French soldiers providing medical care to those who reach their tiny field hospital. What are the kind of injuries you see here?
Essentially war injuries, shrapnel wounds, gunshot wounds, explosions.
The trauma of 22 months' brutality evident in the faces of the old and of the young. Numb, perhaps, but tellingly finding this cruel world better than the maelstrom they left behind.